Well, hello, and a very happy Saturday morning to all my controversy casters out there. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Saturday morning. I am here and back and ready for another episode. I think it's episode 35 already, episode 35 of the Controversy Cast. Now, I will admit to you guys in this spot right now, I would have normally canceled, and let me explain. Normally, what I do is I wake up on a Saturday morning and I scour the internet and I look for cruise news topics, right? And things to kind of talk about on this podcast. I don't research it earlier. I like to research it on the day of, to keep things relevant, right? And talk about things that are going on now. And also, it kind of keeps me in the way of kind of knowing what's going on. So I also put the show on for you guys and this podcast on for you, but I also do it as research for me so I can stay relevant with kind of what's going on in the cruise world. Now, I will tell you, there are some things that were going on, but really nothing too much to mention or kind of harp on or talk on, because there are, of course, obviously still things going on that we have already touched on and already talked about in many different aspects. Other people and other creators have already talked about these things. So we're not going to talk about things that have either been talked about and or aren't really relevant. So I really didn't find too much today, I do have to admit. But we are going to talk about Celebration Key, since that is opening for the first time this week, and some of the new menus that have come out. And the reason behind that was I actually just went to Ocean Key on MSC for the very, very first time. So I kind of want to have a conversation with you guys around the new menus that Carnival is offering and the food trucks and things like that. And also ask you guys which islands and private islands have you been to, and or that you may be going to if you haven't gone to. So before we do that, let's do my favorite segment of the weekend here. And that is going to be mugshots. And you guys will see a new bumper. And I do admit to you, this is actually one of the live shows that I actually don't look in the chat until I'm actually ready. So I haven't seen anything yet. But let's do mugshots because I want to take a big sip of coffee out of this mug. So let's roll it. Mug shots. That is right. Well, first of all, I do want to say that this submission actually came into me by Eddie Lugo Studios. He has actually been hot on the trail and sending me a bunch of mugs. This actually isn't his mug. He's going to get his own feature in the next coming weeks, excuse me. But Eddie, thank you for sending me some mugs and making sure that I am equipped here on the Saturday podcast. And that would be Cruising is Fun Anytime, Miss Cheryl Dawn. If you have not connected with Miss Cheryl Dawn, I don't have any Chi-Chi videos or any shaking videos. It's not this type of not this type of live stream or podcast. But I do have a brand new Cruising is Fun Anytime mug. And you can see her every day of the week, Monday through Friday, unless she puts in a PTO request and she's not there on Friday. But Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Go Live Together, one of the morning shows that are in my staple. I try to never miss one unless I'm on a cruise. So Cheryl Dawn, thank you very much. Actually, thank you very much, Eddie. She doesn't even have a mug of her own yet. Don't let her know. But thank you very much, Cheryl. Cruising is Fun Anytime. Yes, I am talking about you. Is that my mug? Yes, it is your mug. And it says The Audacity. So let's take a nice big sip. As Mr. Jimmy always says, it's the best sip of the day. So with me, please take that best sip of the day. Cheers to you guys. I need another one. Okay. All right. Time to go into the chat now and see who has come on in. Again, for this podcast, I don't really worry about the numbers and the people that are coming in here. I know it's going to be a smaller niche kind of cruising nerd kind of group, I guess you could say. So all of my really close knit cruisers are going to be in here, and that's fine. I don't really care if I'm talking to one person or if I'm talking to 120 people. Because I'm having a conversation and talking with you guys and keeping myself relevant in what's kind of going on in the cruise and travel world. First in sorry, Law. I set this up for PM and then I gave myself 15 minutes. I was actually on time. There's a lot behind that. I'm sorry. It was never going to be PM. So thank you very much, Law. He goes, it'll be fine. I know it all works itself out. Dustin is here. Hello, Dustin. Welcome in. Thank you very much. No, I'm not going to get some sleep. Cruise Life TV, Greg is here and he reminds us this is how he starts his weekend. And believe me, tell me, I have those voices in my head between you and Eddie that also always text me when I cancel last minute or I don't have a thumbnail up. So, is the podcast this week? So I do love those texts. So thank you guys very much for loving this as much as I do. It's part of what I do for the week. I do a lot during the week and you guys see me a lot during the week, but this is definitely one of those staples that I absolutely love. Yes, definitely a way I start my weekend. It's also kind of a way where I like slow down because you guys see me like very high energy during the week. This is kind of a way where I can just be me, slow down, sit here, talk with you guys, have a cup of coffee, and show you and showcase an awesome creator that you might get a little extra from. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hello, Chris and Liz. Welcome in, guys. Good morning to you. Danny Dizzle is here. Hello, good morning, Miss Danny. Fun music. Yeah, I'm actually in the midst, Greg, of changing a lot of bumpers up or adding to, I guess you could say, some super chats and making some super chats for some really special people. You might know them, Greg, Michelle, Chris, and Liz. Really just amazing people. So you might know them. Linda is here. Hello, Linda. Welcome in. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I had too much fun on the match game. I definitely had a lot of fun. I know Liz is mad at me. I kept everybody up too late, but I was just having so much fun with TCT. Aren't they just so much fun? So much energy. I love it. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there. Scott, good morning. The real captain is here. Yes, you assume your real captain's position today, Captain Billy J, and it is great to see you, my friend. Good morning. Team Reese Travels is here. Hello, TRT. Welcome in. Great to see you guys. Happy Saturday to you. Miss Sharon is here. Hello, Sharon. Hope you are doing well on this Saturday. And thank you, Greg. Thank you, and thank all of you for joining me so early in the morning. I know it's different things go on the weekend for you guys. I mean, obviously, we all have lives, and some of you are choosing to be here with me, so I appreciate that. Let's see here. I loved your mug. Then, well, thank you very much. It's Cheryl's mug. I felt so privileged when Eddie told me that I had the mug and Cheryl didn't even have her own mug. She is getting one sent to her, so she is getting a mug, but I was the first. I love Cheryl. I absolutely adore Cheryl and the whole Go Live Together crew. Let's see here. Michelle WPB is on her personal side. Thank you very much, Michelle. We appreciate you. Love the cruising is fun anytime, right? Isn't it so cute? I love the little audacity on the back too. I like it's I'm a big astrology guy and sign guy, so I love that. Let's see here. There are some things I've never done, but I've never had too much fun. And I know that's true for you. That's right. 110%, definitely, without a doubt. There's my last cruise mate, Mr. Mark Booz. Hello, hello. Welcome in and happy Saturday to you and Lisa. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, let's see here. I have gotten all the way down to the bottom. We're really just going to have a conversation. Whoa, why did that happen? I need to read some menus. Why did that happen? Okay, good. Okay, we are going to talk about Celebration Key opening this week and their brand new menus. And then we're also going to kind of talk about the experience that I had on Ocean Cay and some of the private island destination experiences that you guys have had, and or if you haven't had one yet and you're having an experience in the future, 2026, 2027, I want you to kind of share what you're excited about or what you've watched. So I'll pop this up here. Sorry for anybody. Well, actually, you know what? I don't put this on Spotify anymore. I only have one episode, one podcast on Spotify, and this is not that. This is more of a vlogcast. So for everybody on YouTube, I am going to put this up here. It looks like Celebration Key and Carnival actually have shared their upcoming menus for when they open on July 19th. They do tell us that all of these will be open and serviced. I tried to get this on my phone because it's going to be a little hard to see this, but probably easier on the TV. It looks like we have Calypso Lagoon, Pearl Cove, Paradise Pizza, Starfish Lagoon, Lacono Cove as different parts that will have different food venues. Now, you will get one complimentary meal on the island. However, not all of those are included. You can see at Calypso Lagoon, you have some tropical bar and kitchen there. You have some Surfside BBQ. Fast and casual, you have some Mingo's Express. There is going to be a food truck plaza, which I don't know if the actual names of the food trucks have come out, but there will be a food trucks. I believe 14 in Calypso Lagoon and 14 in Starfish Lagoon, if I haven't read that wrong. Snack shacks, food carts, and bars there. You see 3 different bars there in the Calypso Lagoon. The long neck swim up bar, which I love swim up bars. Sunshine Swing Bar and the Lagoon Bar West. Moving to the Pearl Cove, the Pearl Cove Beach Club, which I didn't read exactly where your access goes to. I'm just kind of speaking about the food. Food excites me. I love food. So if you can draw me to any one place, it would definitely be through food. The Pearl Cove will have the Pearl Cove Beach Club, excuse me. Paradise Pizza will have some yummy scoops. Is that ice cream? Yeah, ice cream shop. And then you have on Lacono Cave the coffee shop and the food carts, and then the Starfish Lagoon. You'll have the grill there. The Captain's Galley and the food hall, so more of your buffets, more of those food trucks, more snack shakes, food carts, and then you also have 3 bars too over there as well. Parrotfish Swim Up Bar and Parrot 2, no 3. I'm sorry, Parrot Bar, Swim Up Bar, and the Aqua Peninsula and the Lagoon Bar East. Oof. So, whoops. Pop this down here off my face so you guys can see me. So I'm kind of interested to see. I know Carnival Cruise Addicts is actually going to be one of what you might have already seen on the internet or been researching about Celebration Key. What one of those venues kind of excites you the most, and what you would be kind of trying. Let's see here if anybody else has come in. 192 pairs of earrings. What? That's a hobby. Amazing. Jeez. Let's see here. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. The Captain's Galley is named after me. Yeah, that's why it's all the way in the back. Towards the butt end of Celebration Key. The Captain's Galley. Let's see here. I think that's an internet thing going on. Uh-oh. Internet? What happened? Am I freezing? I'm just looking to see something new. Hopefully it's all working when we get there in a few weeks. I'm hoping that you guys can give us a good food report of things that were included. I'm kind of trying to look for things that are included and not included. And obviously it hasn't opened up yet, so nobody really knows. But there are, I think there's lists on the internet. I couldn't really find anything when I was looking, but I'm interested to kind of see the difference between what's included and what's not. I know, as I shared, you get one complimentary meal, but I want to know what you can use that complimentary meal on, because there's a lot of things on there that I kind of want to try. Would I pay for them? Yeah, I would probably go around and pay for them and try them for the channel, but I also want to know what I can use my meal ticket on, or my complimentary ticket, excuse me. Scott looked frozen. Did I really? I'm sorry. It didn't reflect that here at all. So that's weird. I usually get it going black or something like that. Imposter. Hello, Dusty. Welcome in. Controversial cruising, sneaking in while at work. Hello, hello, Carmelin for the win. Oh, okay. You guys are gonna go right to the adults only area. I mean, that also makes sense. There is also food and bars there too. I'm not exactly sure, like I said, which cove or which section is which. I haven't gotten honestly that far. I was supposed to go in September, but I am not going in September anymore. I may go in 2026. I'm kind of looking at cruises now for the end of 2025. So might try another cruise line. We might go back on Carnival. We might go back on MSC. So I'm not exactly sure. I know I do want to find and explore more private destinations and private islands. Celebration Key being one. I definitely would love to go back to Ocean Cay. I've never been to Coco Cay. So there are definitely islands out there that I haven't visited that I'm sure you guys have. You would think if it's a private island, you would have unlimited access to everything, just have fun, drink, eat, and play. I mean, you would like to think that, but I mean, it does cost a lot of money for these private islands and private destinations to run. What a lot of you don't know is actually MSC, the one that I just recently visited, Ocean Cay, is actually the only private destination or private island that is actually owned by the cruise company itself. So MSC owns Private K. It's not on a lease. It's not on a rental. It's not on a contract. It is MSC's private island. Now, Royals and Carnivals, they're all on like 100-year leases or 100-year rentals, right? So there's different rules that they have to follow and different regulations. So I'm not saying that MSC could be more lax, but MSC gets to kind of like make the rules on their island. No, it's not a free for all. And Greg, everything is not free. So that is not what I'm here saying. But what you do have to understand is what happens in the background and what the money and revenue it takes to actually have these places operate, and then different operations obviously are, cost different. I froze for a second. I'm sorry. Try not to move. I'd rather pay upfront for the price of the cruise than have to pay for everything complimentary. Well, stay on the cruise ship then, Greg. Just joking. Warmstrong says, right, Cruise Life TV? Good morning, Warmstrong. I know you have been to a bunch of private islands, buddy, so I want you to definitely weigh in here. I know you've been to Ocean Cay, you've been to Coco Cay, I know you've been to Half Moon Cay. I've also been to Half Moon Cay too. Wasn't really my favorite. Wasn't too much to explore on Half Moon Cay. So I know that obviously Celebration Key is bigger. Celebration Key has the different little coves, right? So it's a much bigger island. Stacy is here. Good morning to you, Stacy. Great to see you. Happy Saturday. Amelia has also joined us. And also opening the conversation to any of you guys too, as sharing some of your private island stories or things that you really loved about the private islands. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about Ocean Cay in the last 10 minutes here. I can't believe it's almost a half an hour. Let's see here. And also, if any of you, besides Carnival Cruise Addicts, are going to Celebration Key and have either a cruise plan there, or you're know that you're booking a cruise that is going there because you're specifically looking at itineraries that are only going to Celebration Key or something like that. It's a great island. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about which island, Jimmy? If you're talking about Ocean Cay, yes, it is a great island. I did have a lot of fun. MSC is also a privately owned company, yes, which is exactly kind of what I was alluding to. So they privately own their own everything, their own ships, their own company, their own island. So when I went to Ocean Cay, for example, everything was very easy to get, from the food to the drinks, right? There was no lines. There was no real waiting. There was no congregating around bars, really, because there was 7 or 8. And the island was large enough where I really wanted to explore because I had never been there. Obviously, I knew through some vlogs you want to try to get to the lighthouse, which I wanted to get to the lighthouse, and I'm an explorer. But along the way, we stopped at some food trucks, and we also stopped at the buffet. We found out there was a new buffet which had just opened. There's 2 spots now for buffets, so there was a lot to do, and definitely a lot of walking involved. But again, it never felt congested, and it never felt like you were on top of each other. I think there was a ocean side, and then there was a lagoon side. So the lagoon was actually man-made, but it was huge and massive, and there was a lot of people in the lagoon. And then on the other side, there was definitely a lot of people walking on the beaches and going in the waters and just putting their toes in the sand and whatnot. So definitely a lot of fun. I will say the food, all of the food on Ocean K was included. You didn't have to pay. The only thing that you had to pay for if you wanted it was a lobster roll, and it was $12. I heard that it was not that good. I don't eat lobster like that anyway, so I wasn't gonna pay $12 for it. I do know, what did I get? I got a corn dog from the food truck, which was really good, and then I got some chicken, beef. I got something from the buffet that was perfect to eat and walk around and drink a little bit. So I don't exactly remember what was on the whole entire spread. There is a vlog. It is coming out, so you guys will see exactly what was on there. I went one by one and tried to not disrupt anybody that was getting food. I know that people that, when you're recording food and stuff like that, but I tried for you guys to get a good encapsulation of what was there on the buffet in case you guys want to go to Ocean K. So, but I do know the ease. I was never really waiting around. I think I waited like 10 minutes. Me and Mr. Booze waited like 10 minutes. And that's really nothing. Actually, honestly, I think it was less than that. Ricky Rocker is here. Hello, Ricky. Behave, please, please. Orange Cone Vlog is here. Morning all. Sorry I had to get Ricky, put him into a straight jacket. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jimmy, you keep an eye on him. I'm delegating you for that. No plans to go to Celebration Key until the February 2027 Unhinged group cruise. Awesome. Then I will definitely meet you there, Captain Billy, and we will do multiple vlogs. I know everybody's going to be doing a vlog, so I can't wait for the Young Group Cruise itself, and then definitely Celebration Key for me is kind of like the cherry on top. Mark said booked a while back on the Vista. Okay, November 15th. Looking forward to seeing what it's all about. I can't wait, and I can't wait to get some videos from you in our little group and personally as well. Let me know if there's free wings, because I want the wings. I overheard there's a place maybe called Foul Play. There was more restaurants, but I'm not just gonna sit here and read a list rather than talk to you guys about food options and Celebration Keys. So let me know, Mark, if there's Foul Play. Well, yeah, Foul Play. I think Celebration Key is going to be a ton of walking. Well, there was a ton of walking pretty much on all private islands, to tell you the truth, unless you wait for one of the golf carts, but that just takes way too long. There was no, I don't think there was any golf carts, or maybe there was. No, there was no golf carts on Ocean K, but actually February 2026 is on the itinerary. Okay, so Greg has 2026 to look forward to for Celebration Key. Good morning, Mona. Good morning, chat. On the replay, back at work. Well, you gotta make that money. Orange Cone Vlog says we typically stay on the ship on a private island. Ship is quieter, definitely quieter at any port for that matter. And we just want to relax, and we are not beach people. I'm not really a beach person either, to tell you the truth. So on the private islands, I like to get off. I like to explore. I like to go find a magnet for my aunt. I like to go and shop a little bit, some window shopping, but I also get drawn into, if they got cheap souvenirs and things like that, so I can bring them back for people and the channel and giveaways and things like that. So I don't really like to stay in one place. I don't know if you guys have noticed that about me, but I don't like to stay in one place. Angie is here. Hello, Angie. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Or Jen, thank you very much. Heading into a doctor's appointment. Thank you so much. I have a podcast super chat. You're amazing, Jen. Thank you. Love you. I'm not setting up the little heart thing. so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. And good luck at your doctor's appointment. I will look forward to brunch and BS tomorrow. Miss OCV Donna is here. Hello, Donna. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday morning to you. Dustin has 98 days until the Jubilee. Are you going to Celebration Key on the Jubilee? I don't know. I haven't looked at itineraries for the Jubilee, so I don't even know if it can make its way. Is it in Galveston right now? Yeah, make its way from Galveston there. Let's see. Mark says, I will try to remember. I will also try to remind you as well. TNT's Adventures to Sea. Hello, Tom and Terry. Do you guys have plans to go to not Ocean Key, Celebration Key, excuse me? I shared their new little menu here, or let's see, their drippings of what would be on the menus and their different bars and restaurants that they've recently shared this week. So wondering if those who have come that are coming into the chat, what private island you have been to, if you are going to Celebration Key, and or what you're excited about on this menu. I am excited to see if there is some foul play on the island, and that is chicken wings, because you guys know I love chicken wings. I really loved Half Moon Cay. You want to know what? Here we go with the jokes, so as matters. But it really wasn't big enough for me. It was really, I know private islands are really just beaches, and you guys are, oh, they're all private islands and just beaches. I know. But like Ross, I'm not really a big beach person, so I need places to walk. I need places to explore. I need places to go and celebrate. I mean, Half Moon didn't really give me that, and also the food that I had at Half Moon was not very good. So obviously, if I go back, I'm gonna try it again. But it just didn't really impress me. So I think by the schematic of what Celebration Key looks like, I think it more looks like one of these bigger islands, like Ocean Cay, like Coco Cay, excuse me, Ocean Cay, or any one of those really bigger islands. I think they're still gonna use Half Moon, of course, but yeah, I don't know. It just didn't impress me. Ocean Cay was great too. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot, Captain Billy, that you've been there. I'm sure you've done the lighthouse. I'm sure you went and paid the $3 to go up to the lighthouse. I honestly didn't have time to do it. I was sweating and I just wanted to get back on the ship. I did make it to the lighthouse though for the vlog. I made it. Scott, sorry, working on orders and lost track. Oh, don't worry. Don't be. Don't ever be. Don't no. You keep on working, Fenice. Scott is like a hummingbird, always flapping and flying around. I am, honestly. I don't know. Sitting with me is I have that thing. We enjoy MSC Island, swam the lagoon, okay, ate the food, hung out on the ocean side. So I know what you're talking about. You went to the lagoon and then you ate food. It's kind of like in the middle, and then you went to the ocean side. Makes sense. And had a drink at the lighthouse. I saw a little bar there. I almost went, but I didn't. I should have. Now, what I will say is the drink package that I had, which was the premium one, it worked on the island. So you could not use, I had that little wristband that I showed you guys. The only thing that I couldn't use the wristband for was the casino and the private island. So you needed your card, your physical card, for them to tap on the system to take one of your drinks away. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see here. No, Roatan, Costa Maya, and Cozumel. Oh, actually, the last 3 ports that I was in, other than the private island, Dusty. So you're going the same route that I was just on MSC. Let's see here. 105 days into the Jubilee. I know you were going on that booze cruise at the end of the year, Halloween. Honestly, I might look at now for some sort of cruise for the end of October, because I love to dress up and things like that. So Denise shares she's never been to a private island. Interesting. Well, if you come on the ungroup cruise there, Denise, you will get to go to Celebration Key with us. So I hope you do. And you might get to go on before that. But let me ask you a question. What island, if there was no money involved, would you like to? And this is closing for everybody, because I'm going to get off here in like 3 minutes. Closing, what island, if you haven't been to this island, what island do you want to go to? What do you want to be? What do you want to visit as your next private island if money wasn't a a case, right? You can even throw Disney in there. I forget, Castaway Castaway K. So I think you and your wings, I think you and I love wings about the same. Yes, wings and iced tea, Greg. We both do. Unsweetened iced tea from Michelle. She makes such good iced tea. Damn. I didn't walk to the lighthouse, but I enjoyed the lighthouse show. Okay. Yep. I got the lighthouse show when we were pulling away because that was July 4th. And I actually saw somebody with their little DJI like hanging out of a crack. So I went to another crack a little bit behind and I did the same thing. I was like, "Ooh, this is cool." Forgot I had it, and it kind of like extends it. You had to really hold on because let me tell you, if I dropped that thing, it was not coming back. But I got it. I got it. Rick Cruz Gambler, first time on Carnival Xmas week, usually loyal to Royal. Okay, can't wait to see Celebration Key. I love that. And Rick, this might be Rick Texas Cruiser, but Rick, this is a new name or a new channel. So hello, good morning to you. Let's see here. Dave, the Canadian Cruiser, going to Celebration K on the Carnival Celebration in early November. Ooh, you'll have to come back and let us know. It's an Ocean Ultra Cruise and Havana in to boot too. Ooh, well, you'll definitely have to let us know. Let me know what your favorite food item is on Celebration Key when you come back, Dave. Giving everybody homework. Antoinette at Fun. Hey, Fran, welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Dustin says, Scott, do the Jubilee October 18th. Don't book with Craig and Michelle. I haven't booked with anybody yet. I don't even know. Thank you very much, Jimmy. That was the MSC embarkation day. There is a little delay at the end. I don't know. The audio messed up. I'm very transparent with you guys when things irk me. So I watched that and it wasn't like that, but it is. I'm sorry. But it is also a very good video, about 33 minutes long. So thank you very much, Jimmy. DNG is here. Dilly, welcome in. Hello, Scott, at work listening. Sorry if I don't say hi to everyone not looking at the screen. That is totally okay. Also, why the podcast is a podcast. But if you do have a second before we leave, if you want to share, if you're going to Private Island, Celebration Key, DNG, or a private island that you want to go to, if money wasn't an option. Let's see. Do they still keep food and such open while on the ship in the island? If so, half or more of the people get off. So there aren't as many venues on the ship open, Law, because most of the workers, or at least half of the workers, actually get off and they service the guests on the island. That is mostly for all of the private islands. So only about half of the venues are open, but they definitely keep like the buffet open. They keep the pizza and wings open and things like that. So there are definitely things that are available on the ship if you choose to stay on the ship. More than enough. Let me just say that. But obviously, not every venue is open when they're at port. But good question. Team Maurice Travel says, I want to go to Royal's new island and Virgin's Bimini Beach Club. I definitely want to go to Virgin's Bimini Beach Club too. I've been to Bimini itself, rented the golf cart, did the whole exploring thing, but I definitely want to go check out Virgin's Bimini Beach Club. I've seen many vlogs on that, and it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. If you were going to get me a one place, good music, good food, and good drinks is a way to do it. And their music and their vibe and everything, when I saw some vlogs, I'm like, oh, I can spend a few hours there and have some fun. Let me tell you. No lighthouse show for us. A nasty storm came in and we had to sail. Ooh, yeah, you got to. I've heard great things about Ocean K. We were supposed to go to Celebration Key, but that changed to Freeport. Oh, no. That's the worst. That is the worst switch. I'm so sorry for that. 107 days till we cruise on the Elation. The Elation. Hello, Mr. John Gaylor. Welcome in. The quality of the food was fine, to be honest with you. Mine was hot. Well, actually, by the time I stopped yapping, it was cold. But when I got it, it was hot. And it was fine. It was great buffet food. It was easy to eat while we were drinking. I did a little bit more drinking than I had thought that I was going to do on the island. So I definitely needed some kind of like rice and macaroni and cheese and things like that, of starches to keep me going. But it was fine. It was fine. Obviously not too not like, oh my God, it was amazing on the buffet, because otherwise I would have been able to tell you exactly what I had. So it was good buffet food. Good buffet food. And easy to get. You didn't have to fight people for it. People weren't putting the rice tongs and the mac and cheese and the string beans and the mashed potatoes. And let's see. D&G shares, we are going to Celebration Key in February 2027. Let us know. Are you going in the second week? We might meet up in the same port. Let us know. I'll be there. Liz, when are we going to be there? February 16th, 17th, 18th? One of those. Between the 14th and the 21st. Well, not the 14th, but maybe we'll be there together. And let's see. I'd like to go to Perfect Day. Perfect Day. Oh, I'm sorry. Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Disney's new private beach area, and MSC's island, which I can't think of right now. Ocean Cay, which is what I was just at. Ocean Cay was I really liked it. I really did. It was very spread out. Travel, yes, we see is here. Hello, travel, yes, we see. Bimini Beach Club is a vibe. That's exactly what I said in my mind as soon as I saw. I think it was whose was it? I watched Team Breeze Travels. Whose was it? Chet's. I know I watched Chet's. Tanya's. Was it Tanya's? I don't know. I watched a bunch of them and I was like, that looks like a freaking ball. I suspect adult areas at CK will also be lively compared to Royal's adult hideaway. Jimmy, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate you enjoying the live, enjoying having all of you here. I thought I was going to be here for like 10 minutes, and look, it's going on 37. So thank you. Thank you, guys. Love and appreciate all of you. Thank you, Jimmy. Always, none of these super chats are ever expected, but at this moment, everything is going back into you guys and everything that I do here on the channel. So thank you guys very much. D&G shares, Bimini Resort for Virgin is great. Been there twice. The first time that I was there, I thought about going in. It was early on, so I don't know if you could do this anymore, but this was about 3 years ago now when I went to Bimini. You could pay to go in, and obviously if you weren't sailing on Virgin, I think we only had Carnival ships there, you could go in and pay to go in, but I'm sure it might be included or something like that as part of if you're sailing on Virgin, which I have never sailed on Virgin, but I definitely want to. Give me a quiet area with shade, comfortable seating, and a drink, and I am happy. No wonder you like Bonnie Moon so much in the Grand Cayman. I knew you would love it. Celebration Key on day 7. So that would be what? February 20th. Okay, so February 20th, D&G, if you guys are there, tell me February 20th, please. That would be so cool. Royal's Hideaway at Coco Cay is missing the sexy adult vibe. Not worth the admission. Oh, I like the sexy adult vibe. Especially we all adults here, so I like that sexy adult vibe. All right, so I have gotten all the way down to the bottom. We have had such a wonderful chat about private islands today. You guys have brought in all of your knowledge. You guys have gotten me even more excited about private islands that I have not been to, including Celebration Key, including Bimini's Virgin Beach Club. So there are definitely things out there for all of us to try and all of us to aspire to cruise to. So I appreciate all of you. Never thought that this would get up to as many people that came in here on a Saturday morning to spend just a half an hour with me. So love and appreciate all of you guys. As I always say on the Saturday podcast, please go out and do something that makes you smile this weekend. You guys deserve it. It has been a very, very hard week for all of you. And also, please go and check out our sponsor today, Miss Cheryl Dawn at Cruising is Fun Anytime. And I love all of you. I will see you guys all over the YouTube streets. And then we will be on Elise's channel, Elisa Adventures in Cruising, on Monday morning with Chet Mix, Sea Light Journeys, myself, Chet Mix, and Robin. Robin is a background voice too. I just want to say that. Okay. Sea Light Journeys, Chet and Robin. Elisa from Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, and Scott from Controversial Cruising. We will be on Elisa's channel this week. So we will see you. We will see you there at 8:30 a.m. EST. So love you all. I will see you guys all later. Please go out and put a big old smile on that beautiful face. Bye, y'all.